subscribe to the channel, talking that real shit. Don't matter where you at or where you from, cause Real Raw Radio gon' get it done, And it don't matter where you at or where you from, cause Real Raw Radio gon' get it done, And tell a friend, don't tell a friend, don't tell a friend, Miss J Perez, she back at it again. Hey, tell a friend, don't tell a friend, don't tell a friend, Miss J Perez, she back at it again.
This is Realrawradiopodcast. Radio Podcast. We got Ace General.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we have Ace General's artist. I'm going to say Canadian A artist, right? MC Wow.
What's up? What's up?
Right?
What's up?
Yo, did you drive down here?
Yeah.
How was that drive?
Long but nice.
Long but
yeah,
nice?
It was all right.
What's that, like 9 hours?
It took us, about 6.5?
Wait a minute, that's it?
Yeah.
It's quicker than going to Ohio.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not that far.
All right, because I drive to Ohio to see my father. That's like 8 hours.
They like right after Buffalo. It's like right there, right? That way or no?
No, that's Ontario. That's towards Ontario.
That's
yeah, they're on the other side.
Oh yeah, y'all Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I just kicked it with them. I just kicked it with them for a very long time.
Okay.
Before you got here.
You feel like you're Canadian now?
Not at all. I was trying to learn the Canadian culture, and I know nobody lives on the top of Canada. Everybody lives on the bottom.
Okay.
Because if you live on the top, you will freeze.
Okay. All right. I ain't know that.
Yes. They said it's close to the North Pole.
Not too far.
Yeah,
Not
too far. Have you ever seen Santa Claus?
When I smoke some greens, yeah.
All right, next year come to my house. I'll show you Santa Claus.
All right. We're going to see Santa Claus.
I am Santa.
Let's get it.
Okay.
So I just have a question because Ace General is like one of my favorite people. I talk about you quite often on my show.
Appreciate that.
All right, I really do.
That.
We be like, oh, hey, because you're one of the most, and I'm going to say it again. I know people probably like, oh, God, she be sweating him. No, he's one of the most, like, generous, honest, good-hearted people I've ever met that actually, I feel like you really do want to see me win.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And nobody to take advantage.
Of course.
I've been meeting people since I started this thing over a year and a half ago that don't really care about me making money. They just want me to do things for them, and you're really showing me a way to make bread.
Yeah. Just to speak on that, I've been in your position. And I always said, if somebody was to just turn around and give me that spotlight or give me this opportunity, you feel me? And when one person wins, everybody wins. So if I could make a team of winners, I'm gonna win at the end of the day. So don't think it's one-sided. When you're winning, I'm winning.
Yeah,
you feel me?
That was a plug for his song, My Team Winning.
There you go. Yeah,
streaming now on all platforms.
There you go.
Nah, but it's the truth, and you're teaching me, to be a little bit more stern and things like that, and I really do appreciate you. Wholeheartedly.
I appreciate you too. Like 1,000%. You're always one phone call away, and I appreciate that.
This is true.
There you go.
And now you have another artist, because I'll be having Ace artists up in here.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about your music and stuff. Like, how did y'all link?
He met me. I think somebody tagged you on one of my.
I seen. Yeah, I like to do a lot of connecting on Facebook and stuff. Try to find new artists and stuff, do features and stuff. And I saw somebody with your name on that and talking about a show and stuff. And it was always a dream of mine to come down to New York, show my love to New York, because we raised on New York hip hop, man.
There you go.
So, I wanted to come down and show my love and respect. So I hit him up, and it was love right away. He's like, yeah, you come down, I'll fix you up, I'll take care of you.
He's like that.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that.
No, he's like all the way around. Like,
bro, you on your shit, man.
Let him know I don't come out for everybody either.
Hello,
let him know I don't come out for
everybody.
everybody.
He really don't. No,
okay.
I be sending the artists here, and I don't show up.
Okay.
He be like, okay, I'm
like,
sending
he
somebody.
Coming from Canada, I gotta show up.
Yeah, definitely.
He took a drive, I took a drive.
Yeah.
I just came from down south today.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. He be working.
I leave.
I see him on his page.
Monday morning, I leave. That's why I asked you when you dip in. Once you leave, I'm leaving.
What do you do in North Carolina?
I be filming, and I just, like, when I'm not filming, I started just doing events down there now. Like, I got, like, 3 different clubs that I just do events. They sell themselves now.
They sell themselves?
Yeah, it's the power of the internet. Like, that's something I want to get into in here. Like, you could be everywhere, to be honest, and you don't have to be from an area. There's things like Facebook groups. You know, you just got to be a people person. You know, and don't be greedy. You know, especially if you know your weaknesses. You got to go off that. I have other promoters, other DJs that I connected with down there. Of course, they know more people, so they get the bigger piece of the pie. As long as we all winning, I'm winning.
Yeah,
You feel me?
No, I'm telling you.
That's
I'm
it.
telling you.
That's it.
So, how many artists are like under you right now that you're helping out in marketing? Because you do marketing, and you help the artists.
Shout outs to Zay Bula, just signed up. I just hit 39 clients.
Oh snap!
Zay Bula.
Am I one of them? Not yet.
You kind of are like one, but you like a team partner, man.
I'm like
you
a team
connected to
partner.
everything. But I definitely just hit 39 just now on the way here. He just hit me, and I'm locked in, and he's performing on Sunday, and on February 5th.
So let's talk about Sunday's event.
Okay, Billboard Sundays.
Billboard Sundays. This is gonna be the second show of the new year of 2023.
Yes.
Who's performing? Who's the headliners?
Keem Streets. That's he's signed to Jim Jones. He's a very dope artist. You know, Devi threw himself on there. Saad the God, he just dropped his Numb tape.
He's another nice
He's,
one. Oh my
he's,
god.
he's really dope. So he just dropped his tape today. Shout out to Saad. He's performing. My guy MC Wild is coming through to perform and show us some Canadian love.
Yes.
And I got all my clients. It's crazy. Like, it's a bunch of people, and like, I didn't even drop the location, but it's in Brooklyn, and yeah, we're gonna turn up.
Yeah, the location will be available soon. Let me tell you, the first show that we did for the year, I think it was just one of my favorites.
Really?
Yeah.
So you know, so far,
Yeah.
the energy was just great. Everybody that performed was actually really good. It wasn't like a boring moment.
Okay.
And I think, you know, hyping the crowd up too, just to make them represent like the borough and where they from, and it really does help. You know what I mean? I got the guy, the 17-year-old,
Yeah.
Dior.
Coming here?
He's coming
Yes,
over.
yo.
He's
dope.
amazing.
Yeah, he's dope. And that's what that whole client building is about. Like, I want them to be able to reach out to all my connections on their own. You feel me? Like, I want you guys to connect on your own or something. If I'm not here, you still know you could come to New York and meet Jamie, you know, meet Billy Blanco, meet Nicole. Like, that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
like, I don't need to be part of everything that goes
That's
on.
right,
I don't hold my clients.
You make
It's
the
just
connect and you
strictly-
let us do our thing.
Yeah, I think. But if y'all ever need me,
You there?
Ace is here. You feel me? So that's
dope.
That's pretty much what it is. But that kid is dope. You feel me? So he got something else going on. Like, the next time MC Wild come down, like, I hopefully, you know, in the next month or so. I know, you know, back and forth is not easy. I want to do something huge. Like, I want to do like SOBs, like something.
Yeah, I think we should work on that. I'm trying to do the concert. Remember I told you?
Yes.
I did a concert last year in April, and it was amazing. Amazing.
What's the name of it again?
It was just Real Radio Podcast
Okay,
concert.
that's good. That's
all I did. I didn't label it anything. You know what it was? It was so much showcases. I wanted to have people perform as a concert. Have people just pay for the tickets, come support. Just everybody pack the spot up, watch these performances, eat, drink, and just have a good time. And it was really, really good. The only thing that really fucked up was the time part because of people. So like 2 people didn't perform.
Yeah, people show up late to these shows.
Yeah,
you know,
it was a lot of that. So
you know, we'll get into that. Like, this is my first time meeting MC Wild. Like, I want to know like the Canadian market, because I want to go out there. Like, like, how's the music out there?
It's good. I mean, it's kind of you still got a lot of the stuff that's famous that's going on, like in New York and stuff. You had a lot of people doing that Atlanta kind of stuff, the 808 beats and stuff.
Okay.
I'm like the only one, I'll be honest, that kicks it more like the old school in tune.
Okay.
You know, so like I was saying before, we were at home and stuff, and you know, I'm still in that Wu-Tang. I'm still busting all that old stuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
You
man.
know,
that's
of
breath
course
of
not.
fresh air. And
It's the classic era. You know what I mean? It's what we grew up on. And the music's good, but the thing is, where we're from, like we were talking before, the camera's on and we were doing this thing right now. There's a language barrier. There's French and there's English.
Okay.
And there's a lot of stuff. The French artists are there doing their thing.
Okay.
I give love to them, you know.
Okay.
It's all love. It's not my kind of scene.
Yeah, of course.
I'm English. I'm based in English. I grew up with New York hip hop.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm used to that kind of sound. But I mean, the music's jumping off out there.
Okay.
You know, there's certain acts. We got a couple of guys that they blowing up, but they blowing up more out towards France and stuff because of the French, right? You know?
What are some of their names?
There's one called there's a buddy of mine, Sans Pression. That streams into English means no stress.
Fancy.
No stress.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
Montreal has a lot of French, right? It's like influence. Yep.
Yeah. And I mean, now they pass a law where all businesses and stuff got to speak French to their clients and stuff. Oh. Yeah, so it's kind of hard for the English to get their foot off. Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get the jump off.
I can speak a little Creole, which sounds a little French.
Creole is a broken French. Yeah,
that's right. That's right. But yeah, I mean, that's it. There's who else was the other one? Yvon Crevé, which if you translate that means they gonna die. They're gonna die over this shit. They're gonna love it.
Crew or that's one person?
That's one person. That's one person. We used to have a crew out there. They were English. They were called Shades of Culture.
Okay.
And they had a Pakistani DJ. They had a white rapper and a West Indian rapper.
Okay.
So it's Shades of Culture.
Okay.
And they were all really awareness type, you know, kind of hip hop. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, there's talent out there. It's just it doesn't get the light because of the language stuff and all that. Mm-hmm. So I mean, the U.S., I guess their market of the U.S., it's a lot bigger that way. Okay. It's a lot bigger. You know.
That's definitely dope.
Yeah,
I love it.
But if you ever come down, bro, I mean, I'll make you meet a whole bunch of these people and stuff.
I'm coming too.
I've been to Toronto.
I've never been.
I've been to Toronto like 9 times. Never been to Montreal. 2 times I was supposed to go for a booking, and both times it didn't go well.
Oh yeah.
First time they sent my. I don't know if you ever watched the show Money and Violence.
Yeah.
Miz was with me, and Miz had a felony, so they sent him back at the border. So I went back with him. Like they don't even play. They send you right back. Like,
Damn,
you stop,
Miz.
if they catch it, they turn you right back around, wait for the next flight, no ifs, ands, or buts. So I'm like, I ain't going to this country by myself, so I turn back around.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, fuck it. We're going to reschedule that. I go with Rafe. He got a felony.
You got to turn around again.
I'm not hanging with these niggas no more, yeah?
Oh, my God. Yo, I swear, that was like one of my favorite web series ever in my life.
Yeah,
like,
man,
Faithfully. You ever, like it was like, it's like how BMF is to me right now, or like Power. Mm-hmm. Like, I just, every Friday, like, I'm on it. You know, every Sunday, I'm on it.
Money and Violence had its run. So Toronto, for some reason, they let Miz in Toronto. You know, like, I think it's like selective sometimes at the.
Yeah, sometimes it could be that. Yeah. Sometimes
he has the tattoos all over his hands and stuff. I'm like, yo, bro, put some gloves on.
Hide that shit.
Like, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Do Drake got plugs in Montreal too, or just Toronto? Can he make that call from Montreal?
Drake?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, he could. He could.
Wait, so Drake got like the key to the city or something?
The whole country.
The whole country. I'm sorry, not the city. The whole country.
I think if Drake say, "Yo, let him through the borders," they let you through the borders.
They just might. You never know. Yeah.
Yo, Drake.
Yeah, true that.
I'm coming to Montreal with Miz and Rafe, bro.
And Jake Perez.
Hit him up, man.
Let them through the border, bro. That was a long time ago.
Well, I have no felonies anyway.
You feel me? That was a long time ago. Drake watched the show too. We definitely had that convo. It was so many fans of that show, man. It's crazy.
Was so good.
No, I got turned on to that. My boy that's here, actually, he's a Canadian actor. Okay. And I told him when I linked up with you, he's like, yo, did you see the show? You ever see that show? That show's dope.
Yo, the show was so relatable.
Yeah.
That's why.
Even to us out there, it's
so relatable. I love shows like that. Like, that's really relatable.
So a lot of people don't understand. Like, we finally gave people the why. Everybody always sees what happens, the shooting this, so we broke it down when we was making the show. It was like, yo, they just, you know, and not saying certain things aren't right, but certain things are, you know, circumstances put you in those situations. And if you watch the show, you kind of understand, like, oh, that's why.
That's how it happened.
You know, my character, like, I was looking for a job for months. I'm getting bullied. I can't see my kid. Where else do you go? You know, then everybody's getting money around you.
I didn't like him getting bullied.
So,
I used to want to go fight for him.
That was in my pockets. Every $20 bill I got, he took.
Come on, I got a kid. Like, I can't even buy diapers today.
Like,
my baby mom's gonna
the first episode we saw, actually, that's what I saw with you. You were walking, and the dude just pulled up, and he came up in your pockets. And I was like, oh, fuck, like that?
straight like that. You feel me?
Like
So,
that, man.
You go through years of that. You know, some people eventually, you know, get their breaking point, and that's the circumstances of the neighborhoods, and some things are generational.
Yeah.
You feel
Yes,
me?
yes.
Beefs are generational. I was just talking to
Yes.
somebody the other day, and he's like, "Oh, we don't like them dudes on this." I'm like, "Yo, you know why that beef started?"
That's that gang
Like, I
shit.
don't know. I'm like, yo, you know why it probably started? Somebody probably stepped on somebody's shoe 20 years ago in school. They fought.
Fucked
They
up
met
on
up
Nike.
after school.
Yeah.
Two groups fought.
Yeah.
And since then, y'all had beef, killing each other.
Yeah.
That's yeah. That
That's
sounds
fucked
about
because
right.
it kind of shit like that.
Once
Back
you
home
tell
for
me
us
you don't
too.
remember where it started, it was over bullshit.
Yeah.
Somebody took somebody's girl.
Yeah.
Somebody bumped somebody at the party.
Mhm.
Somebody stepped on the shoe and didn't say sorry.
It's like the beef is never really personal.
Never.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
And
for us too, yeah, it's like
And you
that.
know, it's always I know when something's real when you could put it to the side for an opportunity like money, this and third, and y'all don't really have beef.
Yeah.
If money comes involved and y'all could chill,
Yeah, that should
it's
get
not
squashed.
beef, bro.
Yeah.
It should be squashed for life,
Yeah.
bro. Like
Yeah.
if you could squash beef is I don't care
There-
what
there-
money you
there's-
put on the
there's-
table.
Yeah, there's
If it's
certain
beef, it's beef.
I don't care if
situations.
it's cops around.
Yeah,
like,
there's certain
once-
situations that you
if
know.
y'all could go to school together, yo, when I see you on the block though,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
bruh,
School
like,
bus.
You feel me? But yeah, I don't know if that's how the culture is in Canada. But
Yeah.
in New York, I'm into when you see how you bringing up the artists in New York. That's what we're trying to change. New York artists wouldn't do what you just did, like showing love to other artists. That's how they are in Atlanta. New York is New York is getting a little better,
Oh,
a
really?
little
Oh,
better
really?
with the showing love to each other.
We're
Oh,
not
okay.
nice.
But no,
We're
everybody,
not nice.
your local barber thinks he's a celeb. Your local, everybody in New York City is a celeb.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah,
The
yeah.
mango-
Bartenders,
the mango
yeah, all
selling
of that.
lady,
Mhm.
everybody-
Everybody's somebody that way.
So
Right.
they don't care what you pull
Right.
up in a Lambo and the girl gonna be like, so,
So,
Right, yeah.
Look what I got.
and
Yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah,
Bum
yeah.
ass nigga. You know?
Well, you know, back home, you touched on something, and back home, it's the same thing. I mean, you don't get love out there.
See, that's
Artists,
You guys are not friendly?
we do, but I mean, amongst the artists, there's no love that way. Everybody's competing to get something, and I mean, we have a small market for that, for the music, right? So you competing for something that's so small. Imagine if it was just as large as this. I'm sure the guys back home would be just almost, on that same tip, same way. So I mean, yeah, there's love, but because of that language barrier, it's like French rappers against English, and the
Okay.
English are trying to be like, who's the
It's-
top one of the city?
I see
So
what
I'm gonna
you're
step
saying.
on him. I'm gonna step on him.
I mean, I'm cool with the competition. Of course,
Yeah, yeah.
you want to be top.
Yeah.
But the fact that, you took your time to mention, I'm telling you, New York artists are like, me and my guys.
Yeah.
I don't know nobody else that's hot. Like, bro.
I've been doing this for X Y. Matter of fact, how long have you been making music? Because I'm about to say, right?
It's about 20 years I've been working with hip hop.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm 42 years old. So
Okay.
I was in my 20s. Before that, I mean, I played instruments, guitar. I'm into branched out into a lot of different music I listen to.
Okay.
Not just hip hop's my love.
Okay.
I love hip hop, but I listen to rock music, some metal music, jazz, and I've had like rock bands and stuff when I was a kid, young teen, 14 years old. So hip hop would be 20 years.
20 years?
Shortly, yeah, it would be 20 years.
Oh, how much songs do you think you've written in those times?
Snap. I'll be honest. A lot of the things back in the day was freestyle. I would just come up with
Okay.
freestyle stuff.
Okay.
So it was nice, but you
Yeah.
know it's a freestyle.
Yeah, yeah.
The boy didn't do his work that
Yeah.
way. It's actually now on this album that I came out with that I actually sat down and said, let me try to work it properly.
Oh.
Do it
Is
the
your
right
album
way.
out?
The album's out. Yeah, it's been out a few months. Came out during the midsummer.
What's the
I
name
don't
of
remember.
it?
MC Wild, Back to the Essence.
Back to the Essence.
Yeah.
Let me check it out.
And
It's on all platforms?
Yep, every platform, Spotify, Apple, iTunes, all
Okay.
that. Like the record label I'm with that you spoke with, my man Cussy, they linked with Sony, so
Okay.
they under Sony and stuff. So they getting the thing out there that way. The album, this is what I wanted to explain since we're on the radio. It's an old school in tune. It's a tribute
You
to
said Back to the Essence?
Back to the Essence.
Okay, I got it.
It's like a tribute I did for the old school.
Okay.
Especially like the New York artists like Biggie, DMX,
Okay.
all the guys that set it off. So it was like my way of just let me try something different of what was done before because everybody hitting on certain new things now.
See me, I'm a big Jay-Z fan. I see you came for me on Facebook.
Yeah.
You wasn't really rocking with Jay-Z. Who's your favorite artist, like in that era?
In that era, you
Nas.
see, I can't really say I have a favorite because there's so many. Obviously, Big.
Big.
And you gotta hold it down
Okay.
for Big. Nas.
Nas.
That's why I came at you with the
Yeah,
Jay-Z
he's
thing.
like,
I'm
yo,
like,
he's like,
yeah,
yo.
you know.
I ain't gonna
You
front, I
know.
almost didn't show up, man. I'm a Jay-Z fan. I'm like, yo, business is business, bro. Go. My fault, Hove. My fault.
But it's not like I got something against Jay. I
Yeah.
mean, Jay is Jay. I mean, you look at him, look where he came from and
Yeah.
where he's at.
Yeah.
You know, and the work that was put in, he worked his ass off to get where he's at. So it's not I don't like Jay. I mean, I'd rather listen to Nas.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I tell people all the time, there's certain arguments I don't argue about. Like, if somebody tell me Nas instead of Jay, I get it.
you'd be
You
like,
get it?
yeah, okay.
Biggie
So-
instead of Jay, I get it.
so do-
Tupac. You know what I mean? Like, it's DMX. Like, as long as you in
Yeah.
that realm, you feel me?
You know,
Yeah,
you know.
they're
I'm
all
cool.
good.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Because they all good. You feel
Yeah.
me?
But
It's-
they're all
it's-
different
yeah.
in a way too.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Pac was gangster.
yeah.
Jay is street, like
Yeah.
he's a hustler,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and Nas is conscious.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you got like different versatility
Mm-hmm.
when you're listening to them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I think that's why I connect to Jay so much because, like, I hustle, you feel me? And I see
Yeah.
the business from young, like, certain things he said on songs, and I'm just like, yeah, that's how I think, you know what I mean? And it just connects with me a little bit more. But I could see why people like Nas, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
lyricists, you feel me? Or
I like
even
Jay and I like
Jadakiss.
Pac. Yo,
Yeah,
Jadakiss is like
I,
still
yo, I
one
don't
of
know
my
one
favorites.
whack Jadakiss verse. I could
Me
even
neither.
say a whole verse that I'm not feeling too much, you know what I mean? But I've never heard a whack Jadakiss verse.
Yeah.
Ever.
No, yeah.
Ever.
Especially when they did the verses against Dipset.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
blew them out the
Oh man.
So many people were saying Dipset gonna win. I'm like, yo, y'all
Nah,
don't-
no.
Y'all
You
don't
crazy.
know what
And I,
the
was,
rap
and I love
is.
It
Dipset.
was swag, that's why.
People,
Yeah.
pe-
True
people,
that.
people take
True
the
that.
perception of
We thought the
the swag,
Yes.
and because they out in the public, and you know the locks never really went on that other side of
Yes.
the spectrum,
Yes.
but they was solid for 3 decades in a row.
Yeah.
Like people don't
Yeah, hell
understand,
yeah.
like they stayed relevant for
Yeah,
3
yeah.
decades.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like these younger generation kids still know the locks and Jadakiss, and
Us in Canada, we know the lines.
Right,
you
right.
feel me?
You know,
Like,
yes, it's
you know, and the
I
other
think everybody had a song with Mariah Carey.
yeah. In those days, yeah. Yeah, but she was hot.
You get those. You
Nah.
can't get those.
Nah,
yeah,
it was
that's
hard to
true.
get those. You had to be popping.
You really have to be one of them guys.
facts. Her and Mary J.
Yeah, oh,
Mary
God.
J. Oh yeah.
I
Oh
love
yeah.
her.
Yeah. What's the 411?
That's my birthday, 411.
For real?
Just remember, April 11th. Can't go wrong.
Damn, I gotta play that number today.
411.
411. I'm playing that today.
Everybody play that thing out.
Facts.
Different variations.
I gotta
Yeah,
play
yeah.
that.
Well, no matter how you play it, it's still gonna come out. Like even if it comes out straight or, box, but you still gonna win something.
Facts.
Mm.
Facts.
411.
That's the 411.
So your album has 27 tracks.
Yeah. Well, there's some skits in there, so
Mhm.
let's say like 24, 25 tracks. I produce everything myself. I do all the
Oh,
work
okay.
myself. I make the beats myself. I
You-
direct my videos. I do everything myself. Which, I got some pointers from some people in the biz, and they were like, sometimes it's good to do that, but sometimes you need to lean back and let some people take control of, let's say, the directing,
Mhm.
so you can focus more on
Being an
your
artist.
rapping, being the artist.
I tell people that, my clients, that all the time. Like, you don't gotta do everything, man.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
what happens when you do reach out and branch out, it starts a connection and it opens. So now you get a dope director. His following gets to know your music. When you keep everything in house, it's really like you just trying to get more and more fans. You
Yes,
feel me?
yes,
It's
yes.
kind of harder to grow that way. You know what I mean? It's possible, but
Yeah.
the more people touching, the more
The more it could spread out.
outsource. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
you feel me?
yeah,
So
yeah.
And the creative, working in production, you just want that creative,
Yes.
Yes. And some people have a different eye for certain things and could just really like boost your shit.
Yes.
Something that you wouldn't have even thought of,
Yeah. Right there.
That's it.
Right there.
that's
Right
it.
there.
And right there, you know?
Right there.
So yeah, you're right. I mean,
Impressive though. Impressive.
Thank
that
you.
Do everything on
thank
your
you,
own.
thank you.
Impressive.
But like I said, it's old school in tune, so I use a lot of old school programs from back in the day. It's a little easier, I would say, than working with some of the new programs
Okay.
and stuff that you
Okay.
have, because I mean it's older stuff. It's
Yeah.
like baby stuff now.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
it's yeah, it's that, you know. So
How's your streams and everything?
they okay. They could be a lot better. I'll be honest. But like I said, it's because where I'm from, it's really divided. So that's why I figured. I said I make a move down to New York, go to the mecca of hip hop, New York, New York. I love you. MCY loves you, man. Thank you for the chance. But I had to come down here to branch it out.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely. You feel me?
Because out there, I'm stuck in like he said, I'm in a box.
Facts.
You know. So
What do you do? What do you do as far as like promoting yourself out there? Like what different avenues do you take?
that's a different thing. I mean, we hit the radio stations, local college radio stations and stuff. We try to do as much shows as possible.
Okay.
Be seen everywhere. Also, the record label helps out with the publishing and stuff, so they help me get out there. They help me a lot get out there because, like we were saying, if I do it all myself, I'm just not gonna go nowhere. I'm just gonna be like, oh, it's too much stuff.
What label?
They're called Dance Plant Records. They're affiliated with Sony Records. They've been there for, I think, about 30, 40 years. The owner of Dance Plant Records used to play guitar and stuff for Carlos Santana.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
You
Dope.
like Carlos Santana.
See, look, those are connections right there, man.
Yeah.
That's
And I met him. I was 20 years old when I was jumping onto this stuff.
Okay.
I said, I'm gonna do my thing. I went out there and he gives a music course, teaches kids how to do beats,
Okay.
and it's all, you don't pay for that. The
And you
government
just do-
subsidized and
Okay.
stuff. So it's to help out the inner city youth.
Okay, dope.
Instead of doing their stupid shit on the street that they could get, come here and give you a house to do what you guys like to do, rap, beats, or whatever not. So I started with that. I went back during the pandemic. I'm like, yo, I'm home. I'm doing nothing. I'll get back on the music thing, you know?
Yeah, why not?
So I called him back and I said, yo, let's do some work. So, I mean, through the pandemic, I let out this whole album and stuff. I worked on it then. And 20 years later, hit him up and he was like, no problem, come in, man. It was
dope.
love like that, you know? So.
That's dope.
What are you looking to get out of branching in New York and just this country in general, just not just New York, but like the other states and stuff?
Well, obviously, get numbers up and stuff. Obviously, get my voice heard out here. Like I said, out home, there's a lot of French and the English competing, and branch out the box. And like I said, first place I want to hit was New York because New York raised me on hip hop. I was raised on the music, the culture here. But you don't know shit until you come out and you got to see the people yourself.
And how do you like it so far? Because you're in Brooklyn right now, right?
Oh, I love it, man.
He loves
I
Brooklyn.
love it, man. I love it, man. I'm walking down Fulton today, and we stopped where Biggie did the battle with Primo back in the day. So I did an IG there, and I'm just giving love out here because we were walking, me and my girl, and everybody, oh, nice jacket, that's hot. And I'm like, shit, it's not like home because at home, people be like, what the fuck this dude wearing? The fuck's wrong with this guy? You know?
Nah, New York is a wild place, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we a wild
You'll
bunch.
see everything in New York.
Yeah.
Man. Nothing surprises us in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
Really?
saw that. I walked around and I was like,
We
okay,
walk
I
in-
get it.
We walk in and two naked people just run down the street. Everybody gonna keep walking. Mind their
Listen.
business.
Well, we had a guy walking next to us. He was
Listen.
going
and then
crazy. and
we just
I'm
gonna
looking
keep-
at my girl. I'm like, just mind your business.
Listen, our
Like he's
rats
not
have
even there.
Tims.
Well, what was that?
I said our rats wear Tims.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah, actually, when we landed,
Nah, and I was gonna say and a shiesty, a poo shiesty. they ready.
Yeah, listen, man.
well, when we just got here, that the first night, Thursday night, we got here. I was with my boy. My boy got out the car and he's like, "There's a rat. We in New York."
Yep,
I was
that's
like,
it.
"Oh shit."
Welcome home.
New York, that's it.
Welcome
That's
home.
it. Keep the garbage bag. 20 of them run you.
Yo,
Go.
that's in my building, right? When they put the garbage out, there's always rats. They going in the cars, everything. I'm like, oh my god. If I had like let's say it's the summertime and I got flip flops on, and the motherfuckers run over my feet, I have a heart attack because I don't like them. I know that they exist. I know they're around, but just don't touch me.
Yeah,
Yo,
no kidding.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
hold
no,
you. If I go somewhere next to garbage bags and no rats run out, I'm not even comfortable. Why there's no rats in these garbage? You feel me?
What's that? It's not normal.
It's like, I don't belong over here. You know what I mean?
Listen,
y'all could judge me all y'all want, but nah. B,
I just don't
make my
touch
exit
me.
quick.
Go that way. Don't touch my feet.
They all over everywhere.
Yeah, no,
man.
they really
But
are.
nah, I heard they're trying to get rid of them. And
Yeah, they are.
Did you
They're
not
trying.
see that big one that they just found? That
yeah,
shit was.
I ain't gonna hold that.
That-
shit was-
The size of a cat.
That was a
Yo.
muskrat.
That shit was eating other rats.
Yeah.
The king rat.
Or humans.
Oh,
I don't know what they eating, yo. What they feeding them, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna watch my step when I'm walking.
Facts.
So Saturday you're doing your what is it, single release?
Yes.
For what
we're gonna
song?
be at Gems. Well, I don't know which song he gonna pick.
I got 2 songs. I got one that I'm working on that's coming up on the next album I got,
Mhm.
Okay.
and I got one that is more or less it's got the most views and stuff,
Okay.
Mhm.
and it's like the most. It's the one I like the best. I'd say.
Okay.
I'll be
Okay,
honest.
and you got a
yeah.
video for it too?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so we could close the show with that song and the video.
Perfect. Oh.
Fat.
So
Okay.
you know with New York though, this gotta be frequent.
Yeah.
Out of
Yeah,
sight, out of mind with New York.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep
I
it.
was told that.
You can have the
Yeah.
hottest record. If they don't hear from you in a week, you gone.
You gone next.
Sit. You better drop a TikTok or something.
Right.
Yeah.
They,
I feel you.
their attention span is.
Yeah,
You be
it's
like, oh, my views going up.
Yeah,
Go to
and
sleep,
then
wake
bam.
up.
and it should be dead.
No more.
Did everybody stop watching at the same time? Like, yes.
Yeah.
bro.
I
That's
feel.
what it
I'm
seemed like.
gonna
on to
note
the
that,
next-
bro.
they
I'm
on
gonna
to the-
note that. I'm gonna note
Yeah,
that down.
New York it's a good market. Like I said, they stingy, but if they get behind you, they get behind you
Yeah.
ignorantly.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
can tell
Yeah.
them nothing about you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's
riding
how
with
we
you
are.
no matter what
Once
you
we
do.
vibe with somebody,
That's
You
it.
you with them, yeah.
New York to the death.
we
They-
locked in.
Son, we Knicks fans, bro. We ain't winning 30 years, bro. You feel me? Like,
and
but
and
you
we
can't
still
tell
fuck
us,
with them
bro.
Knicks.
you can't tell us nothing about our Knicks.
I
you
wanted
heard?
to say that though.
Nothing.
When is the next king coming out of here? Because it's not only New York waiting. We waiting too up there, man.
I don't know. New York.
We waiting.
New York passed the crown a little while ago. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
we got a couple people buzzing.
Mm.
I just feel like what happens is, which I think is changing now. New Yorkers that blew up in the past, they all left and went to like Atlanta or something like. They don't.
Oh, okay.
They, out of sight, out of mind.
Okay,
they
okay.
leave us, okay, and Atlanta's gonna
And they gonna
embrace
blow
you
up
while
out
you hot,
there.
but then they go right back to their artists. You feel me? They
Oh, okay.
every artist that blew up in New York for the past couple of years only got but so high, and then they fell off. You feel me? Either legal troubles or they left New York and nothing happened from that. You feel me? I feel like people, you got to make it in New York. Like you got to be in NYC. Bring them Atlanta niggas here. You can work with them here. You know what I mean? Like make
Well,
people
that's
want
the
to come
saying,
to
no?
New York.
If you can make it in New York, you make it anywhere.
It hasn't been like that for the past 5 years. I ain't gonna front. If you can make it in Atlanta, you can make it everywhere. To be honest,
Yeah, okay.
and I'm just keeping
Okay.
it 100.
Yeah,
You
because
feel me?
everything's changing.
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah.
Atlanta's like the mecca. Atlanta's like
Yeah.
the new Hollywood too. Like because of Tyler Perry and his offices. That's where they film everything. It's in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I don't want to say Atlanta. The South had the crown for a little while.
Yes.
As far as musically
Yes.
outnumbered, check the Billboard. I mean, besides Drake, Canada.
Yeah.
That's
That's
been busting our ass. You know, for like 10 years straight. Drake been like, that's a golden
Yo.
boy. But
Drake is one of the best artists, not just like a rapper. He's an artist to me that's really been consistent for years. Because I remember listening to him when I think I don't know, was I 20 or like 19 or something? I don't know. Like
Drake's been consistent for 11, 12 years.
Yeah.
Like
He has
Yeah.
a very good team though. behind
Yes, that's right.
him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very great team
Exactly.
who helps
Exactly.
put all this stuff
And-
together.
And
So, like,
if y'all don't peep, things I peep with people like Drake, what he does is, no matter how hot he is, he's in tune with what's up next and what's hot.
Yeah.
So
He's always
if
got-
MC Wild starts blowing up tomorrow, Drake is dropping a feature on MC Wild's
Yeah.
track
Right away. Yeah.
for free. He's gonna fly him on the air, Drake, and those young kids that's whoever your fan base is. Let's just say they didn't know who Drake is, but Drake stays relevant.
Yeah.
Because he's around everything that's hot, and that's how he's been
That's
staying.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I want to say Jay-Z did that back in his era.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Hove kept himself in whatever was hot, dropped every year.
He was everywhere at a
Everywhere,
point.
you feel me?
Everywhere. He featured on everybody's song.
Then
He had
ended up-
everybody feature on his.
Ended up with Beyonce,
Yeah.
which was the hottest thing at that era. You know,
You know?
like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I I feel like Drake is smart, strategic. You feel me? I feel like he got his next 8 albums planned.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that man's a genius.
Oh yeah. He's definitely a thinker.
Yeah.
He definitely has his one foot
Like, I think
in the
his
door.
son has an album planned already.
I think so. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
already knows his son's gonna be like the king of Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Or something.
Right.
He already knows where that's going.
He said
like,
Teen Nick.
But you know where Drake started though,
yeah,
right?
on Degrassi.
Degrassi,
and the show,
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, and he started on
And
that.
I
on
didn't
that-
watch Degrassi.
Oh no, oh you should watch it.
I seen him on YMCMB.
Young
No.
Money,
Yeah.
Cash Money.
YMCMB. Yeah.
That's
Get
it.
that fucked up.
Nah, I thought I said it wrong in the beginning. I said YMC. I'm like, hold on.
And they had they run too. You feel me?
Hennessy,
Like
I'm sorry.
who y'all giving the crown to right now? Like who's running hip hop right now? Like who you think is the most consistent besides Drake? You know, but they who's
Out of all the artists, like in
Yeah.
hip hop in general,
right now.
I'd have to give it to Nas again.
Nas.
Yeah, I'd have to
He-
give
he's
it to
ve-
Nas.
You know,
He's
very-
consistent.
He's very quiet right now. He's not really-
Yeah. I mean,
I say
Is he
Lil
still big
Baby.
out
but I
there?
mean,
Maybe one of them
yeah.
guys.
Well, because when he came, like one of my buddies
I like
said,
Little Baby.
when he came down and he came to give a concert, he did all his albums, every single song. Yeah, that face. That's the face I was like, what? Every single song, every album, every feature, the songs he did with Bravehearts and all that, he did that. Uchi Wally, Uchi Bang Bang. He hit that down there.
I
He
know
did
his- I know
every
his-
song.
I know his King Disease won
Mm.
hip hop album of the year this year or last year.
Yeah, I think it was last year.
Yo,
yeah.
he dropped. Surprise! I don't be knowing when he's dropping. You feel me? Like I don't. But Nas is dope. Like
Yeah.
And
I
he's
think for-
definitely dope, but
I think
he's
for the-
not right now.
He's
I
not
think
hot.
for-
On New York level,
Yeah.
he's not hot.
Not right now. Remember,
Also, too, yeah, Griselda. That's another thing.
Oh, that's
Benny the
that's
Butcher.
Yeah, they dope up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Canada and Buffalo and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm be honest, like I haven't really gotten into their music like deep. I like their
I never
raps.
heard
You
their
feel me?
music. I don't
No,
think.
I listen to it, but I haven't like. But they have diehard fans.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Like, they have a following. Like that's
Because
that's
people are still living through them.
Yeah.
Like, they-
Yeah.
people
Exactly.
That, like had they heyday.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, y'all doing what we was
What
doing. So you're living
exactly?
through
Yup.
Yeah. Exactly.
they got
exactly.
that cult following, and that's
Mhm.
what's dope as an artist. If you could find your cult, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like
Exactly.
they'll never like Young Boy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like he drops. I think he dropped 300 songs last year.
Yeah, I think NBA Young Boy got like a whole.
That's who I was gonna say. Like who got it right now is NBA Youngboy.
For his
He
age
just-
group.
The year just started. He just had 100,000 streams. The
Oh.
year just started.
Oh.
This year.
Oh.
100,000.
I don't know what he
That's
doing
sick.
or what cult he a part of, but
I ain't gonna front. I know a kid. I swear. I'm like, yo, he like, listen, this is all I have, and every single NBA Young Boy is the only thing in his phone. And he's like, you could play it in any order, play any album, shuffle. I'll know every word. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And I only know like one NBA Young Boy. Shout outs to him.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
just
yeah.
you know. And I heard it. I'm like, okay, son, not that bad.
Yeah.
I can't
It's
understand.
not my music.
I can't understand the words because they like slur their words and
Yeah.
they don't articulate the way
who
we
is
do.
NBA
Yeah.
Young Boy again? I'm sorry, and I know I'm a guy. People
He's
don't
like-
like, it's the guy who want to smoke with me. Like,
Nah,
no, it's not
Nah.
that?
that's Norwood.
That's
No,
Norwood.
Norwood, okay.
No, he don't have. The crazy thing is he doesn't have a song
Yeah,
that's
he
like
doesn't.
on the radio
That hit.
or he don't have a hit. He just have kids that's hit. Like I don't know. Like
They
they
come out with
they
something,
throw
they
on their
jump
black
on that.
uptowns. They get their black in mouth and
That's it.
they all
That's
listen
the
to a Young
starter
Boy.
pack. What he just said. That's the whole.
That's the
They
starter
starter
all
pack.
they know
Yeah,
every
shit,
single. They know the ad libs. They know the beat, the producer. They know how much tattoos this kid has. Like they are
Snap.
cult
I hear that shit.
Lola Brooke right now putting on.
Yeah,
from
I
New York.
love
Yeah,
Lola.
she's definitely buzzing up next in
Huh.
New York.
Team 80.
And I feel like she's gonna be very consistent because she worked and earned that. You know, it wasn't given to her. It wasn't like they've been working for years. Even if I look back at Money and Violence, they was around us on set. Like we was working with Team 80, like Lola and Bleezy. They was working since then. So shout outs to her, man. I hope she goes far with
Yeah,
it,
me
man.
too.
Like we don't need just one person. It need to be 10 of us.
Yeah,
Get me? Like,
yeah.
it
And
don't
then
just be one person.
that's how Atlanta keeps winning because they embrace whoever's coming up next,
Yeah.
and there was so many of them at one time. You had
Yeah, you got so many guys
Boosie,
coming out all
Webby,
kinda, yeah.
Future,
Yeah.
Young
Remember
Thug.
Webby?
Like
Yeah.
it's so many that's like, and then they just keep bouncing off each other. Like New York don't have that. It's like we'll have one hot person, and New York is focused just on that one person. You feel me? If we could have 10 at once,
It's just that we like New Yorkers feel like they're better than the next. Like, well, I'm hot. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I hear people talk about themselves, and as they should, big themselves up. But sometimes, just be a little bit humble and work with other people because you never know what type of masterpiece may come from that.
and what people don't understand, when you push, the same thing I said, when one person wins, you win. So if you push right now, let's just say every almost hot artist is like, fuck that, we're gonna push Lola. If she becomes the hottest #1 Billboard, that means somebody from New York is the hottest #1 Billboard artist. That means every artist is gonna want to feature or sound like a New York person. All eyes is on New York. This is when you start dropping your music, and maybe. But once y'all start competing, then you gonna have somebody trying to diss her. Then they gonna like, and then it's just like New York, like, bruh.
That's what happened with Cardi and
They tried to do it to
Nicki.
You feel me?
They tried to do it to Kaya, baby.
Oh yeah, I seen that
You
whole
know,
shit with
I stay
Kaya.
out of beef, but imagine if Cardi and Nicki work together.
Oh
Right.
man.
When Cardi
man.
dropped, you know how big they could have did Girls Gone Wild tour. Like it would have sold out 100. Like
Yeah.
you know that might
would've
be
been dope.
that might be too far gone now. But like New York, like why can't y'all just?
It's because we too gangster. Like it's just like when we be
Ignorant.
on time and
Damn ignorant.
when but that's that hood mentality though.
It's ignorant.
You feel me? Like y'all should be
When
able to.
someone's on time and they on timing, and that's it.
Look, Jeezy and Gucci went on tour together. They had murder beef.
Yeah.
They on like 50 states now. Like, you feel me? Like, and you know, I just feel like New York needs to touch down on that
Yeah.
type of love. You feel me? I feel like it could
Let's
happen.
love more.
That's it. You know? We got to get out the mentality of showing love is dick riding. Like showing love is not dick
It's
riding.
not
man.
dick riding.
I feel like a hater that didn't get love started that. Like, yo, why you dick riding him? Like it's just that was a hater that started that.
But there is a lot of clout chasing that does go on. So you have to how you say differentiate?
Differentiate.
Yeah.
Yeah. The clout chasing from dick riding. Because not everybody's a dick rider, but there is a lot of clout chasing. People that don't have really too much going on, they just want that picture to make it seem like something, or just want to be where someone, who has a name is at, with really no substance. Like, what are you even doing there? You're not really networking. And the real thing is these, big names or no names, like K Goddess, or we're gonna say Jim Jones. If they don't fuck with you, like on a personal, they really not fuck with you. They don't follow you on Instagram. They're not sharing your shit. So it's like, stop chasing clout.
Yeah. Work.
Yeah, like try to get relationships
Yep.
Yes.
with people.
Yes.
That's what it's about. It's about getting relationships.
You see, it's funny you touch on that. Sorry, I cut you off like that. But back home, that's what I'm trying to do, and trying to get some other artists on to work with me and stuff. And we got like similar problem like that. Like everybody, if you show love, it's like you weak, you know. So I relate. I relate a lot to what you guys are saying. Yeah, I think it's hip hop. The fundamentals. I mean, if you want to bring it back old school, the Africa Bambaataa and all that, it's about love.
Yeah,
It's about love.
that's way old for me. I'm an 80s baby, but I'm like 23.
I was. If you was watching BMF, I think the first episode, there's this scene. People like I pay attention to detail where they're at the fight or they're at a Vegas casino, and he's pointing out all the big time drug dealers from different cities.
Yes.
Like at one point, it was just like no matter what you was doing, if you was known, it was still love. Like as long as you working hard, we got to get back to that.
Yeah, we
You
do.
feel me? Like somebody's work. It's cool to acknowledge them. They in their own world doing what they do. But yeah,
It's like not everybody's your op. Say, not everybody's your
the
op.
ops they have now is make believe. They killing each other for no reason.
For no
care.
reason, oh my God.
That shit gets you nowhere.
Nowhere.
Tell me right now.
Nowhere fast.
Nowhere. I know somebody doing 40 years right now. That shit gets them nowhere. Nowhere. He's in a cell right now, and it gets him nowhere. His lady done moved on. His mom, misses him, but she can't make every visit. it gets you nowhere.
And jail is hard because they be trying to take your manhood all the time.
Son, you got to be on point. It's worse than the streets.
Very. And you locked up, you confined with these people, okay?
After I'm telling y'all right now, after your first
Yeah, but oh my God.
30 days in jail, you already regret.
Yeah.
At first, you probably still mad. Nah, there's some that's still mad. Like, fuck it, I did what I did. They pumping their when they realize you really can't leave after that month, and you got about 100 more months to go. Yeah.
Yeah, you start feeling
They
it.
all start. Yeah, and it's really
It's not worth it.
it's not worth it at all.
It.
You feel me? And like I said, don't get me wrong. Some of them are so deep in now because it's like, damn, how do you stop? He just killed my man. So you could stop. I think y'all feel like because it started off with bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all can stop, live your life. But, you know, some of them are so deep because it's like, damn, he just killed my brother. You know what I mean? I got to, you know.
Yeah, some things, like, it's just so hard. But majority, it's not worth it.
At
like,
all.
You know, because, man, shit, I killed for my son.
Son.
Tell you that
Yeah,
much.
hell yeah.
So,
And there's so many parents going through it right now. Like, yo, every day, 14-year-old killed, 16-year-old killed, 15.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, these kids. And, like, you know.
Going on visits or they going to the mall?
yeah, and it's not, like, we just have to do better.
And I be around a lot, you know. I'm in Far Rockaway. I'm in a lot of little, you know. And it's just like I speak to them, and it's just like they can't even come outside.
Yeah,
It's like, yo, where your
really
party
bad.
at? Oh, we can't do that. The ops be there.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
ops this, that. Like
Listen.
they can't even play basketball in
Yeah,
their own.
and it be like that. I swear, I know somebody who, nah, I ain't going. I can't, nah.
They got to
I'm
take.
like,
They got to move in
Our
groups.
culture, though. It's
Yeah,
always
it
our
is.
culture
Yeah.
and our music.
That's it.
Rock and roll don't do that.
Nope. Nope.
Latinos don't do that.
Nope.
Everybody have problems, but they don't handle it like that. I don't know why it's our community and our culture.
We made it okay. It's not too many
Mhm.
people say it's not. And I don't like passing blame, but you don't hear these older. They might say stop the violence, but they're not really telling these kids like, yo, stop that. Like, yo, I'm not signing you if you on that type of timing. They still signing these drill niggas. They still make it. They do it for the show. You know what I mean? Stop the violence, but they not the money. The money comes from this.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you right now, if I made it big, I would tell the artist straight up, yo, we're not doing none of that drill shit. We're not spinning no blocks. This, and that, third. You got ops. I'm not signing you. That's it.
You're bad for business. You're
That's
a
right.
liability.
That's right.
I'm not about to have a party that's about to get shot up. I'm not going back and forth to court. Nah.
You're not doing that.
Right, it's like if you want to make money, we gotta
If you
do it
sold
the
a
right
couple
way.
drugs, I get it, man. You know, whatever. You have to make your money, but
Right.
you're not shooting every
Word.
Like I
Not,
see that shit.
It's not every op shot. No.
Like it's bad down here. Like
Nah, it is. It is.
I'm talking about 13, 14, 15.
We kind of getting a little bit of that too out there, and it's funny you said it, the drill and all that. The kids out there, there's kids out there, 13, 14 years old. That's why I made a video called "Keep It Real." It kind of depicts that scene out there that the kids are they're killing each other over stupid shit.
Yeah. They
Stupid
kill each other,
shit.
then they make a song about the person that
Yeah.
died the next day.
And then they wonder why they locked up.
Yeah, they bait themselves out on the track, you know.
Off of RICO charges.
Yeah.
And
Because everything on
it's the
social media is
It's
watched.
the same spin. They be lit for a year or two, then it's a whole RICO. They all get swept up. They go to jail for 10 years.
Best friend
Then
tell
their younger brothers and
Yeah,
go
listen.
through the same cycle while they like.
I got a cousin who got locked up for RICO. He's RPT, River Park Towers. And he was on house arrest and he ended up getting locked up because of fucking social media again. Like he had to go back in, but he just came back out, thank God. But he's still on house arrest or whatever. But it's just like, you know, once you're affiliated in something and every op shot, like it just fucks, you know, it's gonna trickle down.
Oh yeah.
Just trickle down, trickle down.
And what these kids don't know, man, beef is expensive.
Yeah.
You gotta be on point 24/7. That money better be long for you to be able to. That's why y'all get caught slipping. Y'all think, okay, today's Tuesday morning, I could get that bacon, egg, and cheese. No, your ops is spinning the block. You have to order Lyft. You can't afford to not jump in that Uber. You can't afford to take the train that day. You can't say, oh yeah, my mom told me to go to the laundromat. No.
Nope.
You have to
You
be
better
on
go
point.
make that chopped cheese
And
in your house.
I'm not embracing it at all. Y'all shouldn't be doing it, but I'm just telling you that shit is not cheap.
That's not.
Beef, you gotta move your family. You can't. If you got kids with somebody, they be having kids. They gotta go pick their kids up from daycare. Like, bro, these ops do not care what you're doing at the moment.
You there? You got.
You feel me? Like, oh, there's no timeout. There's no, oh, hold on, let's pause today, bro. Tomorrow we back. No, you feel me? So that it's a daily course. You feel me? So like, it's just not worth it. And if you have the money, if you got the, why are you spending it on that?
Why spend it on that?
Yeah, you feel me? Like, invest in something else. You feel me? Like, but you know, I just feel like that's necessary because we're gonna lose. Like, hip hop is gonna die if we bring it to drill. They're all gonna go to jail or kill each other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's not gonna be not one artist left.
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
agree with that.
And that's the
100%.
biggest genre we have right now in hip hop.
Yeah.
So like, and they all either getting locked up or killed.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the Biggie and Tupac.
Genre to get lit off of.
The Biggie and Tupac thing was shocking.
Yeah.
Now rappers die is like every day.
Yeah, it's like oh, okay, another one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like legit, I think a rapper just died the other day. Like, I know he overdosed, but that's still within the same realm. Like, they dying like flies, overdosing or getting killed.
Yeah.
Hey, you do shows. How much artists do you hear? How much artists do you hear do drill throughout that night?
90%.
I know.
Not,
That's what I'm
you know
saying.
what? You know what it is? People see something that works and just jump towards
Yes.
that.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be different.
Not knowing you could start your own lane. It's gonna be harder. You know what I mean, to get people's attention off of what's hot. But you can start your own lane. You feel me? Like Chance the Rapper. Like, there's so many people that start their own lane. Russ. Yo, I tell people all the time, Russ is the biggest artist in the world.
Yeah.
Like, there's not I don't care if you're Future. He's packing out China, Japan, Korea, Canada,
That's that
Indonesia,
international money.
Haiti, Jamaica.
Yeah.
He has fans everywhere, and it's independent.
Yeah.
And his own sound. I only know one song of his. But that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If
You
Ace
know who
like
he
it.
is.
I know who he
He's
is,
out there.
and he's making millions a month off his music. He's always on top 10 on iTunes. No label behind
That's
him.
good.
He's
Independent like that. Wow.
and no drill, none of that. Like, his music is just his music.
His
And so
music.
you can find your lane. You feel me? And it's very congested in drill anyway. Not enough.
Oh, yeah.
Not enough blocks to spin. Everybody's spinning.
Everybody's spinning the same block.
Yeah, like, bro, like, yeah, y'all drilling on the same block. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not with it.
Yeah.
No, that's what it is. So let's just know where they could find your handling. Your Instagram,
my
Facebook,
Instagram.
YouTube.
You can look under MC Wild Instagram, also on Facebook. It's under MC Wild. Just type in the name, and you'll see. I'll be right there. Pop up the first day. Like I said, the videos too is on YouTube and stuff like that. I'm on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, all the media levels. You could check me out on that. And also when I get back, we'll be filming more videos and stuff. So there'll be a lot more stuff coming out too.
Okay.
You know, like I'm going through a transition type of thing right now where I'm growing.
Yeah, of course.
You know, we're growing with it. So, like I said, I came out with this album. It's a tribute to the old school. It was my take on like what I missed back then.
Okay.
Like you said, you know, the drill and stuff. The beats are great. The kids today, I give them love, man, because it's still hip hop. They're still rocking the mic.
Yeah.
You know, they're getting money. They're getting shows. People are dancing. We got to give that respect because it's still hip hop that way. But I mean, I'm in tune. I grew up then, so I miss hearing. There's only so much DMX I can hear of the same song. I still love it, but you know, I want to hear new stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
so I mean, I went on that. So that's kind of that for that. But I'm coming out with new stuff, and you know, hopefully it's you know, it's gonna work out good.
Can I get a feature on your next album?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah, man.
Let's do it.
Son.
Yes.
Yo, he's nice. He is.
I heard some of your things.
He should have
I was like-
performed last Sunday.
Oh, for real?
I was like, why you didn't perform?
I do music just for entertaining
I know.
purposes.
I'm about to do a song for entertainment purposes.
I'm
too.
with it. Let's do it.
January 27th.
That's why I say everybody has their lane. All my songs got 1 million views. I get paid off my music, but I don't take it serious. I'll never say I'm a rapper. People go to the studio.
You an
like him.
entertainer?
I'm an entertainer. There you go. You feel me? If one of my songs blow up and y'all want me to go on tour, I will definitely go on tour. You heard? I'll be a rapper that day. But yeah, I would never come out and, you know, take that credit. That people put in a lot of work with their music. You feel me? So
Yeah, true that.
What song you want to do?
Video that you want me to play?
Well, yeah. Is it on your album
which song?
or not yet?
That I'm gonna perform. You saying, or you
No,
want the video?
I'm
To
gonna
end the show.
play.
She gonna
To
play
To end the show.
Yeah.
Oh, you could put the Bong song on. It's called Bong Song. It's obviously about marijuana.
Hey.
I make a lot of rhymes with marijuana.
Listen, you gonna love it here. It's legal
and
now.
This is on iTunes too, right?
It's legal back home. It's on.
Put your motherfucking blunts up, bongs up, pipes up, whatever the fuck you got, put that shit up. Put your joints up, blaze them up, what? I put your joints up and blaze them up, what? I put your joints up and blaze them up, what? Yeah, we bout to light the fucking blunt. Put your joints up and light them up, what? I put your joints up and light them up, what? I put your bongs up and light them up, what? We getting high to the melody, feel the funk. Yo, I never got blessed like I blessed that first day when I got smoked out that Mary Jane. All up in my motherfucking brain. Oh, that's good shit, man. Once again, over and over, and I can't stop. Tried to quick for about a year, man, non-stop. And just ran right back to that shit. Cause I love smoking, rolling up the motherfucking shit. Taking hit bones, hash head, burning eyes red. And I don't give a fuck what you said. Cause I don't give a fuck about what people say. I love getting high every fucking day. Yes, y'all. I blast it up one time. I get out the Billy Bong and I blast it, yo. Purple haze tripping with the tangerine dream. Smoking all the hydro, you know what's up, see. Back in the day, it was M39C. I still enjoy a good M39 right before sleep. But it gives me the munchies at 2 in the morning. With the yawning, puff another one, then I'm gone again. Out in the night mist, fucking look for motherfucking bliss. Instead I pass out, I don't give a fuck, I think I smoke too much now. What? If you got a joint that light that shit up, put the motherfucker up, what? You know what we do? It's Mary Jane, we smoking that shit straight to the brain. Put it up, put your joints up. Put them up, put your joints up. Put them up, put your joints up. Yo, let's get fucked up. Burn that bowl, bitch, burn that bowl. Burn that bowl, bitch, burn that bowl. Burn that bowl, bitch, burn that bowl. Burn that bitch up, burn that bowl. Burn that bitch up, burn that bowl. Burn that bitch up, burn that bowl. Yeah, wild in control. Getting high once again. You know, it's the WILD, smoking mad vivid.
Because even us out there, we get a lot of the 808 beats and stuff, you know. And it's like I said, let me take it back and just maybe also for the younger kids to hear a sound. I know you can go on Google, YouTube, and go see the old cats. Mm-hmm. But let me just bring a sound with a new face, the old sound with a new face. You know, maybe try something different and kind of give back that way. Let the kids also know that this was the sound that you guys are doing now comes from this. Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know, so.
Right. Well, I look forward to seeing you perform.
Thank you.
I look forward to see you coming back to New York more often.
Oh, for sure, sure.
I look forward to seeing Ace get you on that billboard in Times Square because he's really good for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Know it, man.
Yeah, he's amazing at what he does. And I really wish you good luck on everything. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Like we said, I did my work on it, and it means a lot when somebody shows you that respect, you know. So thank you very much. Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
You dropped the money there.
Yo, just know my
Dropping jewels, yeah.
dropping jewels. Just know my team winning.
You know what the team hot over here. Yeah, man. Shout out to Jamie. Appreciate you.
Thank you. So, Desert Storm Radio. You ever heard of Desert Storm Radio?
Yeah, it tells me something. Yeah.
Okay, so DJ Clue.
Oh, that's it.
C's and the coach, they have Desert Storm Radio, which I'm a part of.
Okay.
So this episode will play on a Thursday, 8 p.m. Okay. I'll tag you and let you know the day that it airs. Oh. And you can share it because it will be streaming 53 countries.
Oh, dope. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't even know that. Look at that.
Props, man.
That's dope.
Props.
You know what I mean?
You.
Look, a
that's
plug on
dope.
a
You're
plug.
welcome.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, man. Big shout outs to Real Raw Radio Podcast.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Big shout out.
We'll see you next week. Tune in. Peace and love.